Alright guys, so I am back here with you. We're going to do a small strip walk here. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're headed south on Las Vegas Boulevard. We just exited from, I forget what the hell they're called, the Crystal Shops at the Aria. Sorry, kind of had a brain fart for a minute. So everybody wanted me to walk down this side of the boulevard. I haven't done it. I don't know why I haven't. It's just been put off, so I guess right now we're doing it since we're walking on this side anyway. So over to the right is Louis Vuitton. There's a bunch of little malls in the Crystal Shop. There's Tiffany and Company, a bunch of high-end stores that are in there as well. It's pretty funny because even the security guards in the mall look like they're state troopers and stuff. It is pretty great. Over to the left is Las Vegas Boulevard there, and straight ahead is Aria Place. Got a little bit of a breeze today, or coming through the buildings over here, so if it kind of sounds windy, I'm sorry about that. Dolce & Gabbana is over on the right hand side. That's in the Crystal's Forum Shop as well. Over to the right you will have the Mandarin, so the Mandarin's up here as well. I think the Videra and Beer are off over to the right too. But we'll show you that here in a second. Give it a second for the camera to adjust from the light to super bright. Like I told you guys before, when you come to this city, be prepared to walk upstairs. Make sure you come here in shape. No sense in wearing yourself out. So, if you're not used to taking the stairs, be sure to take the stairs before you come to this city. Most of the chances are that the escalators going up will not work. That's always seemed to be the case when we're in the city, it seems like, but we're on the little pedestrian walkway here over Aria Place. Helicopter tour going on right now. Surprised I can't hear it on the audio. Might have did something right for once. Straight ahead, the big building right here, that's the Mandarin. It's a giant building. And then there's a yellow building around here that is all luxury condominiums as well. They're not cheap either. I think the cheapest one was like $765,000 or something like that. Head down the escalators here back to Las Vegas Boulevard after crossing Aria Place. So Bobby's Burger Palace is up here, Pinkberry, Starbucks. Straight ahead, Polo Towers over there. Off to the left is the Hilton Grand Vacation, so the blue building that looks like a peak. It's the Hilton. Now, I guess at the Planet Hollywood, they have a panorama suite, and that must be that tier up there. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So right over here, there's a little tier. I think that's a panorama suite up there. I know they have it because I've seen it on their website that you can rent that room, and it looked pretty sweet because it gave like almost 360 degrees of the city. So it'd be interesting to see. I know MGM, I think, has a room like that or something similar as well. I wouldn't be surprised if the rest of the casinos on Las Vegas did. So straight ahead is CVS Pharmacy, guys. Good place to stop and grab beer and water, just like these fellas are doing. I've adjusted the mic settings a little bit so the traffic on the boulevard doesn't sound as loud as it used to. Did a little bit of editing with my Zoom H1 that I have. There's different settings that you can set for it that can adjust for louder volume. So I think that's what we'll try for some of these casino walkthroughs. I know last time the audio kind of got drowned out a little bit because of the music and how loud it was. So we'll see if it works a little bit better this time in this trip. I guess this year. I guess it was early in February. So today, just to give you guys some information on this quick little strip walk, it is Tuesday, August the 28th. It is 4:56 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you guys are wondering what time, what day this is, now you know. So it does appear that the double barrel has been renovated, so we will have to check that out. I know they're under renovation the last time we were up here, so we'll see if that got any better. I think there's an 800-degree pizzeria thing that was up over here too. That might be gone as well. Now, as you all know, the Park MGM is still under construction. They've been doing a lot of work, the renovation rooms. I've seen a few people do some reviews on them on YouTube, and they looked actually pretty decent. So we'll have to stay there one of these times and see exactly how those rooms look and appeal to the new modern day, I guess, Las Vegas compared to the old budget Monte Carlo that it used to be. All right, coming up here is Las Vegas Boulevard and Park Avenue. Busy start of the evening here on Las Vegas Boulevard for a Tuesday. Usually I wouldn't expect this much traffic, but update. Left side of the strip, or east side I should say, over by the food court, when we said there was two things that they're building that were coming up soon, the designer shoe warehouse is now open. We'll have to check that out. The other one was like an American Eagle that they were opening. So the American Eagle is still under construction. That was at the end, so if you guys remember that Grand Canyon kind of souvenir shop, if you recall, right over there on the end by the MGM. That's what I'm talking about, but that will be an American Eagle. Designer shoe warehouse is done now. Sorry about the noise behind us. We're right in front of the Park MGM and they're doing some construction out front. heavy machinery going around. We're stuck at a stoplight, as usual. All right, and we're walking again. So we're coming up here by New York, New York. We might actually take a detour through New York, New York. What do you think, Ma? You want to go through it or go over by the Brooklyn Bridge? Brooklyn Bridge? It's in the shade, so why not? So an update on weather. I think it's like 102, 103 out today. As you know, it's the desert, so there's no humidity, so it's not like Florida or Texas hot, but it is hot out. So right now they just redid this a few years back out in front of, if you go even further down, so if you go right, that will take you over by the T-Mobile Arena where the Golden Knights play. So if you're going to check out a game there, that's where it will be. Hopefully they will have an NBA expansion team here in the years to come. I know that's one of the things that the city was looking at doing now that they have hockey, now that they have football. The next best thing for the city would be to get an NBA team, so hopefully that will be the home of a future NBA team as well. They have Shake Shack up over on the right-hand side. There's Tom's Urban Kitchen. I think the 9-5 Guys Irish Pub thing is still down at the bottom of New York, New York. I'll do an update and let you know if that's still there. Because I know last time we did walk through New York, New York on our last adventure in February. You know, I really do like this side of the boulevard. I just don't walk it as much. I'm so used to walking down the other way because I know my way around so much better, but as I walk over here, I get it figured out a little bit more. But we'll go up through the Brooklyn Bridge here. Oh man, that shade literally makes it feel 20 degrees cooler. There's an entranceway to New York, New York off over in that direction. So if you go over to the right, you can go straight into New York, New York that way. So there's Starbucks coffee up over to the right, a good stopping point for any vlogger. I know Trooper97, he likes Starbucks a lot. All right, so this video will probably be copyrighted because of the song playing in the background like normal, but what can you do, right? I guess nothing but do a little bit of share revenue, eh? So we will go out here so we can see the Statue of Liberty that somebody messed up on a stamp or something like that. And they got sued because they did the Statue of Liberty from Las Vegas instead of the Statue of Liberty from New York, New York. So they got sued because I guess it was copyrighted by the person who designed it and built it. So good job whoever put that on the stamp. Made a like $3.2 million mistake. Yeah, the 9-5 Irishman is still in the bottom of New York, New York. I just looked over and that is still there. Hershey's Chocolate World is still in the bottom of New York, New York as well. So good to report that those businesses are still doing fine and they're still here on the boulevard. But we're at our normal stopping point here over by the MGM here on South Las Vegas Boulevard. This was a strip walk basically from the Crystal Shop at Aria all the way through to basically New York, New York here on Las Vegas Boulevard and Tropicana Avenue It's a busy intersection here, so I'm going to let off with you guys. Like I said, if you're stopping into the channel for the first time, my name is Ryan. I will be your host through these Las Vegas adventures. We go on a bunch of strip walks, we go on a bunch of walkthroughs through these beautiful casinos here in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please consider hitting the Patreon link below. Support the channel by making a donation to the channel. It will help to create more content like this in the future. If you also want to support the channel, there is a merchandise website. Link is down in the description below, and if you click on the top right-hand corner, there will be a link for that as well. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'll make it easy for you. Just click on the 4K logo down in the bottom right-hand corner, and that will get you subscribed to the channel so you can see updates for more content to come here from the fabulous city of Las Vegas. But again, my name is Ryan. It's been a pleasure being with you guys. We'll leave off with the Statue of Liberty.